Alright everyone, welcome back again to more Fate Extra Triple C. We are back to the choice I was given to either retreat from Tosaka and her little new servant or challenge them, and I gotta say, I wanna fight them.
先手を取るのだな。任せよ。一周に付してくれる。
This might be a mistake, but we'll give it a shot.
行きなさい、ランサー。レベル1のヘナチョコなんて串刺しもいいとこ。ソーセージよ、ソーセージ。了解してよ、リン。考えなしは肥えた豚以下。ネズミほどの価値もないわ。貧乏人は藁でも食べていればいい。あたしのステージに、あなたたちは不釣り合いよ。しまった。そういえばそうであった。
What happened? The servants clash. The outcome was decided surprisingly easily. Saber's defeated, unable to do a thing, and I can't even save my servant. A servant's death means the master's death. I no longer have any strength left. Wow, bad end already, huh? I was kind enough to tell you how weak you had become, and yet here we are. This happens when you don't listen to my advice. I'm gonna ready a cage you won't be able to leave for sure this time. Reflect on things. My consciousness falls into darkness. Actually, the darkness is creeping up on me. What just happened? The functions I normally should have been able to use didn't exist as they should have. Ah, I knew it. Something about this world is strange. Okay, so that was a bad end. That's fine. Round 2. Retreat.
今は耐え忍ぶというのだな、マスター。賢明だが、あのサーバントの殺気は異質だ。撤退戦は厳しそうだぞ。
I agree with my servant. If all else fails, retreat, or something like that. You don't know our opponent's abilities or who they are, and more, our stats are reduced. Challenging them here won't accomplish anything. Besides, while hard to believe, Rin and Lancer are so busy laughing that they don't notice what we're doing. Slowly, quietly, we'll retreat, until we're sufficiently far enough and then we make a break for it.
ってあれランサーカモネギはもしかしてもう倒しちゃったはあたし一歩も動いてないわよ。っていないわね。リン、あなたバカじゃないの？あんたにだけは言われたくないわよ。
We run through the labyrinth, putting Rin and that red servant's voices behind us. They don't seem to be chasing us, but this brings up 2 new mysteries. That door blocking our way and the completely changed Rin Tosaka. From the way Rin spoke, she's the ruler of this labyrinth and the mastermind who trapped us in the school building. Just what on earth happened to her, I wonder? Ah, we finally connected. Are you okay, Michael?
申し訳ありません。
Just now, there was an odd jamming. It seems that some sort of singing voice was obstructing our voice channel. However, we were getting all of your visuals. We have confirmation on Miss Tosaka and her servant. We'll immediately prepare some countermeasures for the wall and the jamming. Please rest for now, Michael.
報告します。
Good work, Lee. I used my administrative privileges to create my room for you, so please use it. It's located at the back of the 2nd floor. It's been adjusted to cut off all monitoring. A fully private room. Our calls will still go through, but other than that, it's okay to sleep in as much as you like. So now I got a room. Alright, hold on a second. Alright. They said it was in the 2nd floor in the back. I forgot how obnoxious the stepping on the wooden floorboards would be. No, bathroom. Oh, my room. I entered the private room Sakura prepared for us. This is space totally just for my servant and me. Outside the window, it's nighttime. Apparently, this indicates all communication with the student council room has been severed. Here, we can talk about things we don't want others listening to.
ようやく休めるな。毎度のこととはいえ、息つく暇もないとはこのことだ。
Since this will be our base from now on, Saber cautiously checks the room. As for me, pathetically, the moment I entered the room, I was drained of my strength. Too much has happened, so my mind and body are exhausted. Saber clears her throat with an M and calmly begins to speak to her amateur for master.
マスターよ。ずっと確証を持てなかったが、そなた、記憶を失っているな。
Saber looks at me with suspicion, which pains me terribly. I see. Even without my memories, my body seems to remember all the time we spent together. Being the cause of that expression on our face is enough to make me feel awful.
やはりそうか。悲しいが、そう落ち込むな。正直に話してくれたのだ。余は嬉しい。
My memories are fragmented, and a sense of discomfort wells up within me. Truthfully, as I am now, I can't remember even who I am. There's a definite proof that I fought together with Saber in the Holy Grail War, but my detailed memories are like sights beyond the thick mist. Maybe. Everything, including my memories, are dummies planted inside of me by someone. Such a thought crosses my mind.
そうであったか。とはいえ、その表情は世の記憶にある奏者と同じもの。ならば、世も告白せねばな。ガウェインから聞いていると思うが、世の記憶も完璧ではない。そなたと共に聖杯戦争を勝ち抜いた記憶があるのだが、ところどころが抜け落ちている。そなたの欠落には作為的なものを感じるが、こちらの欠落は機能的なもののようだ。これは直感なのだがな。そもそもサーバントは月の裏側に入った時点で表で得た記憶を消去されるのかもしれぬ。
I had no idea. Though I understand Saber's confession came as a shock. Even Saber has lost memories, not just me. This means you've both reverted back to the moment we met. No, that's not the issue here. Could it be that Saber's memories and my memories of us fighting alongside each other are lost forever?
そんな顔をするな。なぜかハグしたくなって仕方がない。世も記憶が曖昧なのだ。困らせるな。いずれにせよ、改めてやり直しというわけだ。奏者よ。世はこれから、そなたが我が主にふさわしいかを見極める。
I'll back at level 1 again then, huh?
そなたも、世がサーバントとしてふさわしいかを見極めるのだ。その末に答えは出よう。今は体を休め、疲れを癒すがよい。
Yes, let's go. That was fast. I woke up to a ringing sound like an alarm clock. It's a call from the student council room. Waking up after getting plenty of sleep, I see the school is in the sunset. So this school really doesn't have any concept of day and time, it seems.
なかなかの寝心地だった。猫の額ほどの狭さは不満だが、それ以外は大まか許そう。何より寝返りを打つと、そなたの横顔があるのが良い。一晩眺めていても飽きぬほどだ。といかん。浮かれている場合ではなかったな。生徒会室に行くぞ、奏者よ。
I like how this Saber is more bold and open about everything. Then again, this version of Saber is Nero, right? So, a completely different version than Arcturia. Student Council, right? Return to, yep. On this side, I take it. How are you doing, Shinji? Miss Kiara is also here in the school, right? Maybe I'll pay her a visit later. I'm a bit worried, see? If you say so, buddy. First and second in the classroom, definitely not here. To the side. Yep.
早速ですが、前回のおさらいを。まずは初期代理の兄さんから、どうぞ。
迷宮探索の成果は2つ。1つは未知のルーチンで作られた防護扉の発見だ。あの後、記録したデータを元に解析したが、プログラムを読むことさえできなかった。レオにできないということは、他の誰にもできないということだ。
兄さん、それ大げさじゃないですか。僕はお手上げでしたけど、他の人ならあっさり解けるかもしれませんよ。
まあ、可能性はゼロではないが、生徒会はあの扉をシールドと呼称。今後はシールドの突破が最優先課題となる。
実際シールドを抜けないと先には進めませんからね。では、会計代理のガウェイン、どうぞ。
あなたが遭遇した遠坂凛とそのサーバントについて分析結果を伝えます。結論から言って遠坂凛は本物です。彼女の言動にはおかしな点が見られましたが、大まか我々の記憶通りの性格でした。
いや、あそこまでなんでもない。続けてくれ。
彼女は月の女王を名乗り、彼を捕らえようとしました。我々のことを生き残りとも。理由はわかりませんが、彼女がこの事態の原因であり、我々を閉じ込めている敵と見て間違いないでしょう。遠坂凛のサーバントはランサー。これも我々の記憶通りです。多少の差異はありましたが。
いや、ガウェイン卿、さすがにそれは。
ユリウス、レオの結論に何か異論が？
続けてくれ。確かに、どうあれ倒さねばならない相手だ。中身がどうだのはさまつな問題だった。
それでこそユリウスです。では続きを。ランサーはサーバントとして、それほど強力ではありません。せいぜい B プラスから A クラスです。油断しなければ、十分に撃破できる相手かと。
Gawain may have stated that nonchalantly, but a B plus to an A servant is top class. This is what sucks about the standards Prodigies have.
また、通信を妨害したのは、ランサーの特殊スキルであることも判明しました。ランサーの出自、宝具は不明ですが、妨害に関しては、有効な周波数を複数用意しましたので、今後は対応できるかと。
完璧です。さすがですね、ガウェイン。騎士として戦うだけでなく、魔術、電子戦の素養まであるとは。
いえ、これも騎士のたしなみ。政権の担い手だからといって、それだけにあぐらをかくのはどうかと。王ならともかく、騎士は政権をぶっ破するだけの簡単な仕事ではありませんから。
さて、現状この2点が僕たちの前に立ちふさがっている問題です。質問はありませんね。
はい、会長、小生の出番はいかが？
ないようなので話を進めます。女王を名乗ったミス遠坂とランサーに関しては、まだ情報が足りませんが、戦力さえ増強できれば、十分に対応可能でしょう。問題はシールドです。こちらは明確な方針のもとかからないと、打開はできないでしょう。ですので、摂政員キアラさんに、このデータを渡してきていただけますか？
うん
Leo hands me data on the shield. I don't mind passing this along to Kiara, but I wonder why it's for her.
どうしても何も可能性の話です。現状、僕たちでは解析できないのなら、他の方に当たってみるべきでしょう。彼女が風文通りの方なら、非合法の防壁破りを知っているかもしれない、という期待はありますが。
Rumors about Kiara? What in the world is that about?
よろしくお願いします。僕と彼女では話が成立しません。価値観と立場が違いすぎて。
殺生院。殺生院。はて、どこかで聞いた覚えが。なんだこの頭痛は。頭が割れる。なんたること。その名を思い出そうとすると小生、どうにかなっちゃいそうである。
I'll let Gato do his thing. Nothing else is going on, so I'll try meeting up with Kiara. Alright, let's get to it. How'd you like my room? If anything inconveniences you, please tell me, okay? That's it. Alright, let's go. Alright, where would Kiara be right now? Nah, that's not her. Where would she be? Would she be here? Definitely not. Alright, maybe we should go downstairs. Definitely not her. Janitor's closet, no. There she is.
おや、深刻なお顔ですのね。未知のアリーナに侵入したと聞きましたが、そこで何かあったのですか？
I tell Kiara about what occurred in the Sakura Labyrinth. About how, with the backup of the student council, we forayed into that unknown arena. About how we were obstructed by that mysterious wall and met with Rin.
まあ、なんということでしょう。私が自らの力不足でいじいじと壁のシミを数えている間にそんなことが。ですが、私安心いたしました。桜迷宮だなんておとなしい顔なのに男の子なのですね。
Kiara clasps her hands together while blushing. Why?
だってさくらさんの中に大勢で強引に入るなんて、それも初めてだったのでしょ？
Of course they had to add this innuendo.
そんな荒ごとを面と向かってお話しされては、私も女ですから。
I'm changing my opinion of her. She may actually be quite the oddball.
は？そういう話ではない？桜迷宮というのはアリーナの名前？あらあら、まあまあまあ。ごめんなさい。身勝手な妄想を聞かせてしまいました。そうですよね。あなたに限ってそんな。
I wonder if Kiara has any in-depth knowledge of sex at all. Putting that aside, I hand over the shield data I got from Leo. I explain the situation to Kiara and ask for advice. Any little detail she might think of will help. And then...
拝見させていただきました。これは解けません。いえ、解いてはいけないものです。
Kiara Sashoyan stares straight at me and rebukes me for trying to destroy the shield.
ですが、そう言っていられる場合ではありませんね。このデータの方に、遠坂凛さんという方は、何か言っていませんでしたか？その扉に触れたら許さない。デリカシーに欠ける女性の敵。悔しい。けど感じてしまう。とか。
I recall my conversation with Rin. Now that I think about it, don't look into someone's heart. I think she said something to that effect.
やはりそうでしたか。この防壁は、秩序だったロジックでできたものではありません。これは、人の感情、見せられない本性、属性を実体化させた心の壁です。要は、秘密を守る心の働きですね。地上では、サイコセラピーの際、患者の精神にダイブして、苦しみの原因を取り除く医療法があるのですが、その際、高い確率でこの壁は現れます。疑似量子化したウィザードを追い返す、あるいは、消滅させる最も危険な防壁。レオさんは、医療、臨床心理学には疎いのでしょう。わからないのは無理もありませんわね。とはいえ、これほどの規模と強度のものは、私も初めて見ました。
Oh, wow. Okay, my bad. A mental wall. That's what the shield really is. Rin said that the arena was her castle, which means that the wall is Rin's self-defensive mind. Beyond it lies Rin's secrets.
そなた、何を興奮しておる。心拍数が上がっているぞ。ま、かくいうよも、ワクワクしてきたがな。
こうなっては仕方ありません。心の壁、シールドを壊すことは反対ですが、リンさんは以前とは人が違っているのですね。であれば、荒療治も必要でしょう。微力ながら、私もご協力いたしましょう。先に生徒会室に向かってください。人の心のほどき方、私流でよければ、手ほどきいたしましょう。
Kiara, who had no intention to before, now tells me that she'll help us deal with the shield. I can just say? I feel like that's a typo. This went better than expected. I'll go report to Leo in the student council room. Alright. Back up. At least we now have Kiara's help. Welcome back, Michael. Did Kiara tell you anything that may lead to a clue? I reported about what turned out to be more than just a clue. What that shield really is. Though surprised, Leo nods in understanding. Kiara is right. I study psychology, but all it amounts to is information. Even if I could gauge the darkness in a person's mind, I probably couldn't do anything to alleviate it.
レオ、
What are you saying, Leo? Your brilliance is the light of the sun. Facing you would dispel anyone's darkness. Thank you, Gawain. I'll keep that in mind. Unlike a one-sided faith, I'm aiming for a more human salvation. Leo looked a little lonely in saying that. Suddenly, a faint memory crosses my mind. He certainly was the sun illuminating all. He held a kingly sanctity which dispelled any and all wickedness, even emotions. However, that won't solve the root of the problem. A salvation that merely illuminates, once that sun has set, those left behind have only darkness left to sink into. In his final moments, will he realize that this is a limitation his challenge? Pardon me, I am Kiara Sashoin, here to assist. Oh, how very somber it is in here. Even I feel awkward about intruding on a secret boys' meeting. If now isn't a good time, I could return later. It's okay. We've been waiting for you, Kiara. Without further delay, please teach us how to destroy that shield. Yes, please leave it to me. Although, about all I can provide is an explanation and a transfer. Transfer? Does this mean you already have something that will effectively counter it? Yes, we'll get to that soon. First, I'll start by explaining what this mental wall is. Destroying a wall of that hard is difficult. A wall is not something to be destroyed, but to be understood. Think of it like that. Understanding, you say. This doesn't mean sweeping away the troubles in one's mind, does it? No, it means seeing through the hidden nature, the workings of Rin Tosaka's mind, and grasping it. Speak with her, battle with her, observe her, obtain her secrets. They will serve as the key to opening the door. To know one's enemy, one crosses blades with them, laying one and the other bare. Is this what you mean? Hardly. You won't learn a damn thing like that. Sashuin, that lip service may work on Earth, but this is a battlefield. We need solutions. Of course, I know. The mind's workings and spiritual reactions are usually measured to oscillations in brain graph waves. To measure the metaphysical, the observer themselves must also become a being composed of mainly mind and spirit. Such is the far goal all religions seek. Without the third eye, the eye which sees, not external but internal form, one can't see minds. This is something that normally requires a great deal of practice, but we're in an emergency, aren't we? I shall bequeath you a pale imitation of the 5 approaches to meditation. In school version. No, it's not that special of a technique. It just finds openings in one person's mind and extracts drugs they don't even know of. 5 meditations, you say? There are 5 basic meditations for severing worldly desires: vileness of body, compassion, dependent origination, phenomenal world, mindful breathing. Well now, I'm impressed, Gato. You're well versed in Buddhism too. Thanks for explaining. Of course, President Leo, I agree. I'm as great as laundry drifting on the Ganges. However, the thing about minds. You're gonna say it will be quite difficult to find, yes? Yep, correct, my good lady. Hidden secrets are carnal desires. To attain nirvana, one engages in self-awareness, sure. That makes sense. But the thing is, that road is for facing one's own carnal desires. Looking to another's desires makes no sense. Certainly so. However, Rin Tosaka is different from who she used to be, yes? I took a vow to save all who are lost. I wouldn't have suggested it if it were not for these circumstances. Mr. Enlightened Monk? Yes, call me not an... What does that say? Earth... I want to say earthly one, but... wandering monk. I am Monji Gato. I'm still in training, you see. It's time for my bathroom break. I just remembered some business I have, so excuse me. Looks like Gato really struggles in dealing with Kiara. With a dissatisfied and troubled look on his face, he leaves the room while muttering sutras like the Shujoho Hensei Gado and the Prajna Paramita. I'm surprised he even knows that. Let's return to the topic at hand. With this 5 meditations, can we see through Rin Tosaka's mind? Rather than see through, it extracts affected areas. The 5 meditations is a medical program. It detects a patient's scars and purges them of the dregs within them. That shield is a mental wall, or wall of the heart, that keeps secrets safe. So if the secrets are known, the keeping part loses its meaning. If a wall of the heart is a disease, then the 5 meditations is a vaccine. Thinking of it as such will suffice. I see. I get the theory now. Let's install the 5 meditations into our analyzer and monitor Miss Tosaka. I'll observe the workings of her mind. Once it deduces Miss Tosaka's secrets, it will physically extract them. Am I right? Yes, naturally you must have Lee do his best in gathering the patient's reaction. I'll correct you on one thing. We won't install it in this room, but in Michael himself. Installing a program into me. I've never experienced that before, but it's not that crazy. In cyberspace, bodies are composed of quasi-spiritrons. It must be possible to install a program attaching on a new functionality. A master's code casts go by that same theory. If there's anything to worry about, it's the procedure's volume. Powerful software will harm one's personality. Will my body be able to handle the increased load of this emotion-observing technique that I've never seen or heard before? Lee mustn't be burdened with such a risk. An AI like myself is capable of handling external software. Expanding our functions is typically forbidden, but this is urgent. I can ignore the moon cell's rules. Everyone is taken aback by Sakura's sudden outburst. Of course, I'm surprised, but even Leo, Julius, and Gawain are blinking their eyes in wonder. Only Kiara is unmoved. With calm eyes, she smiles at Sakura. Why do you say so? Huh? Even for exceptions, you must uphold the moon cell's rules to your utmost, no? I'm asking why you decided otherwise. But because my duty is to manage everyone's health. Outside the Holy Grail War, I can't allow Lee to do anything dangerous. So that's why. If that's your reasoning, then I can be at ease. Still, you won't do. Only humans can read emotions. Sakura, even if you can observe, you can't comprehend. Moreover, is Michael not the one who will confront Rin? Only he can do this. Does anyone else desire to object? If not, then Michael, come over here. Please close your eyes for a moment. I will now bequeath you with a portion of the 5 meditations. Don't worry, it won't be a burden on your soul. It's only about as heavy as a command seal, so just relax. I have no right to refuse, because right now, this technique is the only way to break through that shield. Doing as she says, I shut my eyes and loosen myself up. And then... Oh, of course. I had a feeling. What the hell are you two doing? Now this is unexpected. Brother, start recording. Quick, quick. Use camera 4. Camera 4. So bold in public. Ah, is that hand around his waist the flutter of a swan? Or a snake coiled around a Palo Santo tree? Phew. Thank you for your patience. I believe I have safely installed the 5 meditations into you, Michael. Whoa. I turned to everyone in the student council room, looking to them for some explanation as to what just happened. Leo is grinning, giving a thumbs up. Julius is blatantly avoiding eye contact. Gawain gives Kiara a bow, babbling about how she made passing good cheer. Thank you very much, Kiara, and in more ways than one. Now then, Michael has been appended with a new skill, right? Yes, since Michael is a rather feisty one, I had narrowly almost failed. More ways than one? What's that mean? And feisty? Of course I'll put up a fight. What a total shock. I was frantically trying to push away with my hands, but far from getting away, Kiara held me tighter the more I pushed. Feeling like she's coiling around me, ended up at her mercy. A wall's presence indicates that the lady its source desires help. The rest depends on Michael's efforts. What efforts need to be made exactly? The details are not important as long as he gets Rin feeling enthused. Make her go feel gladness, hatred, joy, fear. Whatever pleases her will suffice. And once that heart is laid bare, that's the opening for the 5 meditations in Michael to mercilessly deflower them. Why word it like that? That's how it is, huh? So in a nutshell, find Rin, talk to her, fight if it comes down to it. It won't be any different from what we've been basically doing until now. It shouldn't be different, I'm sure. After that, Sakura's job to take the secrets Michael obtains, transfer to the shield, and remove the wall. Also, a new technique would be necessary, Sakura. Earlier you said you could expand your functionality, yes? Yes, if it will assist everyone, then I think it will be allowed as an exception. Now then, Sakura, I shall have to ask you to take the remaining pieces of the 5 meditations. What I gave to Michael was ultimately only one part. I will insert the foundation of the technique into you. Your base personality will be overwritten, but there's nothing to worry about, Sakura. I unintentionally gulp. Overwriting someone's base personality sounds really violent. This is different from installing external functionality. Sakura may be an AI, but I can't tell the difference between her and a human. I felt repulsed by Kiara treating her like a thing, but out of everyone in the student council room, only I'm concerned about Sakura. Neither Leo, Julius, Gawain, nor Sakura herself showed any hint of discontent. In this day and age, even if an AI is identical to a human, they still lack that. This common sense I learned somewhere some time ago flitted across my mind. Now then, this place is no good since I'll need you to strip. Let's head to the infirmary. Oh, okay, I appreciate it. That was a weird turn, by the way. Both of them left for the infirmary. I'm a little worried. Is it really okay to leave them be? Should I go check? Oh, man. All right, let me save first. All right, you know what? We gotta make sure Sakura's okay. So we have to do this. Out of the kindness of our hearts, of course. You know, because we're concerned for our friend. Our dear AI friend.
いけません。男子たるもの、気になるのはわかりますが、ここは自重すべきかと。
God damn it, Gawain. Hey, I was stopped before I could lift a finger. And by Gawain, no less. The very moment I looked away to casually go after them.
そうですよ。口元からよこしまな考えがバレバレです。ここはおとなしく待っていましょう。
Wicked thoughts? Wow.
まあ、僕はお手洗いに行きますけど、少し紅茶を飲みすぎたようですね。
Oh, look who's talking.
レオ、お言葉ですが、あなたはここ数時間、紅茶はおろか水分らしきものを一切摂取していませんが。
ガウェインは細かいですね。お手洗いは勘違いでした。実は借りた本を返しに図書室に行く用事が。
I will say this. I admire Leo's persistence, though. Dude has a dream. I hear the door slide open. Before Leo could finish speaking, Julius stealthily moved up to the door.
会長の手を煩わせるまでもない。様子は俺が見てこよう。
Are you kidding me?
そんな兄さん、なんだってこんな時だけ気が利くんです。
汚れ仕事は俺の管轄だ。購買前で待機し、異常があるようなら保健室をノックし、中を伺う。
Unbelievable. Alright, whatever.
見事だ。まさに紳士の対応です。ユリウス、よろしくお願いします。
Well, he might also have an unpure heart.
まだレオには刺激が強すぎる恐れがありますからね。詳しい話は後ほど、私だけに。
あ、それはずるい。兄さんも僕もそう年齢は変わりません。R15 までなら OK です。
Mm-hmm. And not to Leo in approval. We can't let Julius have all the fun. See, he gets it. We get it.
お前たち、俺のことを何だと思っていたんだ。俺は本当に様子を見てくるだけだ。いい機会だから言っておく。生徒会秘書の名にかけて、不埒な行為は見つけ次第処罰する。そのつもりでいろ。
なんという堅物なのか。あの物言い、ランスロットを思い出します。
ユリウス兄さん、職務に忠実な人だと知ってはいましたが、ここまでとは。僕の失敗です。申し訳ありません。
Hey now, why apologize to me, Leo?
お待たせいたしました。さくらさんへのインストールは滞りなく。おや？
That was fast, by the way.
今度は楽しげな空気ですのね。男性だけの密会になると、心は男の子に戻るのですね。微笑ましいばかりです。
Not really, though. Since Leo randomly brought up such a peaceful subject, before we knew it, we seemed to start feeling like students again. More importantly, how is Sakura doing? I ask if adding this new function caused any harm to her.
はい、特に問題はありません。心を理解することはできませんが、 シールドの解析力は格段に向上しました。
それでは、私はここで。また何かありましたら、遠慮なくお声をかけてくださいますよ。
Kira gives a slight bow, then leaves. It was just a slight motion, but the deep bow of her head left a strong impression on me. She's the total opposite of the over-exaggerated Gato. I think I get why Gato struggles with Kiara.
では早速、起動試験と行きましょう。桜迷宮に向かってください。
Alright, back to the labyrinth. Alright, everyone, I'm going to end it here for today. Thank you all for watching. If anything else, we're going to continue on to the Sakura Labyrinth and see what the difference is with using the meditative program we just been installed with. So if anything else, I'll see you on the next one. Thank you all for watching.